HR5 is solving proportion equations. And so for solving proportions, it's that old trick of just cross multiply. So because I have a fraction, anytime you have a fraction equals a fraction, you can literally just cross multiply like this and set those two equal to each other. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to end up having to use distributive property. And if we end up with x squareds and x's, then we have to do factoring or quadratic. So we'll end up having to use some cross multiplying. So if we start this with 5 times this, so then I'm just going to put 5 times that. I'm going to go 4 times this. These are going to cancel. So then I'm going to distribute property in here. I'm going to have 10x plus 25 equals 4x minus 8. And then I'm going to bring these over by subtracting 4x, subtract 4x, and 6x plus 25 equals negative 8, minus 25, minus 25, and 6x equals negative 33. And then divide both sides by 6, and x equals negative 5.5. Next problem. Here I'm going to end up getting x squared when I take this times x. Put that in there. You get x squared minus 4x. Here you get 5 times 1 equals 5. Now anytime you have an x squared and an x in a problem, the only way to solve it is with factoring or quadratic formula. Please don't try to do weird stuff by moving this over and taking a square root. That is really bad. You want to get this equal to 0. Just like this by bringing this over here. And then when you do that, then you get this equation that is then either factorable or quad form. I'm just going to go for factoring because I can see that this thing factors. You could also put it in quad form, which is the previous target we just talked about. It's going to be minus 5 and then plus 1. Now that's not the two solutions. Instead, I need to then solve this. When does this equal 0? When does that equal 0? Well, this would equal 0 if x was 5. This would equal 0 if x was negative 1. So there's your two solutions to that problem.